After my last video, I was thinking about the feeling of slightly being disconnected from my life. Like I was doing all the right things, but not really in them. And I realized I didn't need to blow up my life to make some huge decision, change things too much. I just needed to start paying attention again and being present in the moment I am actually living. And it's not about being perfect. It's not about doing these things every day. It's about consistently making a thoughtful decision to be more present by the actions that we take. So, here are 10 things that I have been trying to be more present in my daily life. So, number one is no music, no podcast walks. This one was a little bit harder than I thought it would be, but something about movement and being surrounded by the sounds of nature, cars driving by, people with their dogs, things like that just help you feel more grounded and more present. And so being able to experience a walk without any distractions in your headphones is something that will make you feel a lot more present in the moment. Number two is single tasking. So the opposite of multitasking. This one has been a big one. It's not just what I'm doing, but how I'm doing it. So this is eating without scrolling, working without 10 tabs open, watching something without also being on my phone. And the weird thing is, everything does feel slower, but also fuller. Like I'm actually there for it. Number three, micro awareness. So, really paying attention and naming what I'm feeling. So, this is something I didn't expect to matter, but it really does. Sometimes I'll just think this is a really good moment, or I feel really calm and at peace. And it sounds simple, but it pulls me back instantly. It turns the normal moments into something I actually feel while they are happening. Number four is saying yes to after work activities, plans, invites. I used to treat every weekday like something to just get through. And now I'm trying to be more present and actually making every single day feel more like the life I want to live. And so this is why I'm trying to say yes more to things after work. And this one was hard for me because usually I tell myself that I don't know what my evening will look like because I might be working late. I might need to be back online to be responding to others. And by making plans, I'm almost forcing myself to set those boundaries and focus on the life I want to live, not just making my job be something that's 24/7. Number five is a little silly, but it really helps me be more present, and that's playing with my puppy. I find that dogs are very much in the present moment, and just by playing with her, it makes me feel more present as well. And so it not only brings her joy and me joy by having that moment to bond with her, but also reminds me to be grounded and more present in the present moment. Number six is switching routines. Something that I've recently heard is the reason that life feels like it's moving really fast when you're an adult is because we stop creating new memories. We have set routines. We go to work driving the same path. We go to the same grocery store at the same time of the week, and this is where life can feel very mundane. And so by switching up routines, by taking a different route to work, by getting coffee at a coffee shop instead of having coffee at home, something like that has really helped me feel more present and more like my every day is not the same day. It's not a groundhog day, but instead I am actually thinking about each day as an intentional thought of what I want it to look like. Number seven is hobbies. Doing things that I don't have to focus on an outcome for is really grounding. There's no productivity metrics, nothing to optimize, just doing something for the sake of it, focusing on something that I enjoy doing, like pottery or knitting or even, writing, journaling, something like that is really something that grounds me and makes me feel present in the moment. Number eight is stretching. I think this is something in general that as we get older, we need to do more of, but I also found that it's really grounding and helps me be more present by focusing on movement, on just how my body feels and being in that present moment. Number nine is reading, and more specifically, reading more fiction. I often read a lot of nonfiction, always trying to learn something, improve something, but there's something about reading about a made up world, made up characters that you get lost in that just feels really grounding and relaxing and something that makes you feel more present. Number 10 is working out. This one is especially hard for me sometimes after work when I had a really long day that maybe was more mentally draining or used up more of my mental energy. And the last thing I want to do is put on workout clothes and go work out. But by actually working out, I feel more present. I feel more energized, more alive. It always makes me feel better. We all know this. Working out just makes you feel better. And so, doing that even when I don't feel like it has been really good about making me be more present in my life. Now, I know this is 10 things I'm doing to be more present. I will throw in a bonus 11. I think this one is probably something that comes up often when you're trying to find things to do to be more present, but I have a little twist to it that I think is really helpful. So, number 11 is meditation. We all know that meditating helps you be more present, but one type of meditation that I've been doing a lot more of is actually EMDR meditation. So it's something that you put in headphones in for, and it's different sounds, music that move between the different sides of your or different ears. And it really helps you feel present. It's actually really good if you're having anxiety or having like almost like a panic attack. It helps you feel more grounded. So that's something else that I often do if I want to be more present in the moment. The biggest thing, though, that I realized through all of this is that being present isn't about adding more to your life. It's about removing distractions from what's already there. Nothing about my life has drastically changed, but the way that I feel has. And I think that matters more than I thought it would. So, yes, I'm still figuring this out, but this feels like a step in the right direction. And if you're feeling the same kind of disconnect, you don't need to have everything figured out either. You can start right here with any of these 11 ways to feel more present.